Shane, and this is my roommate and coworker, Holly. Today we're going to be taking you through a nice bar workout. You'll need your mat, a chair, or something a wall, something you can hold on to, some light 3-pound weights or no weights at all, totally up to you. You'll also need a water and a towel to dab off that sweat. I also wanted to say happy finals week to all you students watching this. I know it's a stressful week, but hey, you can make it through, you're almost there. We're gonna go ahead and get started today on our mat in child's pose. Start with a little de-stressor because I know a lot of you are taking finals. Our legs are gonna be wide, knees about the width of your mat, and you're gonna go ahead and walk those hands forward. Take a few nice deep breaths here. Take about 2 more deep breaths. And make your way up to tabletop. Hands underneath those shoulders, knees in line with those hips. We're going to go into some cat-cows. Really breathing in and out fully as we do those. Loosening up that back from sitting all day. We're going to do 2 more cat-cows here. One last one. And making your way into a neutral tabletop, we're going to peel that right arm all the way up, and you're going to thread it through and come back on up, and we're doing this again. And on this last one, we're going to hold it down at the bottom. You can straighten that left arm out if you wish to do so, getting a deeper stretch. Holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming back up and switching sides. That left arm is coming up and threading on through. On this last one, we're going to hold it down at the bottom again. Walking that arm forward if you wish to do so. Trying to keep your hips in line, not letting it sink to the right. You'll feel that stretch a little deeper. Walking that hand back into tabletop. We're going to push up into a downward dog and take a few flows before we get started with our bar workout. Pedaling out those feet. And coming into a nice plank position. Lowering down to upward dog. Back down and pushing back up into your downward dog. One more of those. And we're going to come to plank position and you're going to hold it. Surprise! You can lower onto those elbows if you wish to do so. We're holding it for a whole minute. Starting off strong with those planks today. You're halfway through. seconds left. beginning before we get into that bar work. You can be on your knees or on your hands. Here we go. And when you're done with those 10 push-ups, we're going to go ahead and come on up, and you'll find your wall or your chair for the rest of the workout. 2, 1. Now that you have found your wall, your chair, or whatever you're going to use to your support, we're going to go ahead and start in first position, and you're going to start with some calf raises. Just raising up and back down. And going on to that right foot, single foot calf raise. And to that left foot. And back center. And to that right foot one more time. And to that left foot. And coming back down into that first position, you're going to raise up onto releve again, bringing those heels together. We're going to plie and stretch. Down, bringing those feet into parallel, raising back up and bending forward, keeping those knees together. And holding it low, we're just going to do tiny little pulses. Keeping it low, you're going to drop those heels up and down. Lowering on down. Bring those feet back into first position. We're going to take that right foot out in front of us and we're going to tap it up and down. And holding it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down, tapping it out to the side. the back. And holding it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down, tapping that left foot up to the front. And holding it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down, tapping it out to the side. And holding it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down, we're tapping it up to the back. And holding it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it on down. Our next move, you're going to actually step behind you, and then keeping a slight bend in that front leg, you're going to crunch up to your side and back. So from a side view, we're here, and crunch. Keeping a slight bend in that knee that whole time. Here we go. One more, and keeping it in that lunge behind you, we're in a curtsy lunge position. We're going to bend and stretch. For 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, feel those glutes, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming on up. This is where you can grab that weight if you wish to use it. It's going to go in between your hamstring and your calf, which you totally don't have to use it if you want, but if you choose to use it, that's where it goes. We're going to keep a bend in that bottom leg, and we're going to pulse that right leg up and down. Feel that glute burning. And we're holding at the top, giving it tiny little pulses. Keeping a bend in that standing leg. And we're going to turn out that leg and back in. So from the front, it looks like this. Out and in. You can drop that weight down if you need to and do it without. It burns enough without that weight. Here for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, standing leg a nice shake out. I'm sure it had a nice burn, and we're switching to that left side. So we're starting with that cross back to the crunch over. Here we go. And staying in that curtsy lunge, we're going to go ahead and lunge it up and down. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and picking up that weight again. This time, putting it in between that left hamstring and calf if you wish to do so. Bending that right standing leg, bring it up and down.
Activity completed.
We're almost done. And hold it at the top, pulsing it up. And turning that leg out and in. Dropping that weight down if you wish to do so. From the front, again, it looks like this. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing on up, dropping that weight down. Great job. We're going to go ahead and bring that right knee in front, making a figure 4, leaning into that stretch to stretch out that glute. And switching sides. Stretching out that left glute this time. You can also do this sitting if it's easier on you. And standing on up, grabbing that right quad. Bring it up to your glute. And the left side. Putting that down, facing that wall, and stretching out that calf. Bending that back leg, flexing the front. Getting that other calf muscle nice and stretched. And switching sides. Bending that back leg, flexing that front one. And that's our workout for today. Short and sweet, getting that glute muscle working pretty hard. I wish you all the best of luck on finals, and we'll see you next week.